Mass Revive is seeing a revival, all thanks to the new Dragon Duke hero. So let's break down this easy strategy you can use featuring Super Yetis and the Dragon Duke to earn 3 stars no matter the base or townal level. Let's first start with the equipment each hero needs for this strategy. Starting with the Dragon Duke, we have his Fireheart and Stun Blaster. This is more than enough as we are using him to clear a funnel on his own. So having the large self-healing, damage on death, and large radius stun will allow the Dragon Duke to clear out defenses and get deep enough into the base to get value from revive spells and his passive ability. As for the Royal Champion, you have her Rocket Spear and Electro Boots. This is mostly used to help set up funneling, as the Electro Boots are great to have when using multiple revive spells, allowing you to deal with skeleton traps upon being revived, in addition to the spears clearing out defenses to funnel your Super Yetis into the base. The Electro Boots can also be used to funnel thanks to its passive damage, which will hit trash buildings while the Rocket Spears are being thrown. The Archer Queen, on the other hand, prefers the Magic Mirror and Action Figure. This combo gives the Queen enough survivability and damage with the 2 additional queens alongside the Giant to protect all 3 queens and give everything additional survivability. It also does a lot of damage itself, making it worth using inside the base. Finally, we have the Warden, where you have multiple options when paired with the Rage Gem. The combo of the Rage Gem with the Eternal Tome, Life Gem, or Healing Tome is strong enough for Super Yetis no matter the base. Eternal Tome is great if you need protection for both the Super Yetis and healers as they go through the Town Hall Poison or a heavily trapped area. The Life Gem is a default option to run for the additional HP, which can help everything tank slightly longer thanks to its high HP increase. And the Healing Tome is great to use as your troops enter the base or if they're going towards the core of the base, which will give you a good amount of healing to protect both the Super Yetis and healers from any damage they've taken. But you should also consider using my creator code CORRUPT, to support me and the channel. Now, to start the attack, you're going to need to funnel 2 sides, one with the Royal Champion and one with the Dragon Duke. Starting with the Dragon Duke, he has the Angry Jelly equipped, allowing him to focus and clear out defenses for a short duration, which can essentially clear enough pathing for your Super Yetis thanks to his passive DPS and attack speed increase while taking less damage from traps. When he dies, the Death Blast from the Fireheart can get some decent value as he waits to be revived. As for the Royal Champion, you are using her to cut off the funnel from the other side with her Rocket Spear. She can get additional value after using the Rocket Spears with her Electro Boots as she moves between defenses, and when she does go down, you have the Phoenix that can revive her for a short time, allowing her to get some additional value in the process. With both heroes funneling defenses, use 1 Super Yeti with them on the outside of the base, which can allow you to funnel more reliably and control your main pack of Super Yetis when they start to push into the base. Speaking of which, we have the Super Yetis that can work right between your 2 funnels. This is where you want to use totem spells to just start distracting defenses away from your main Super Yeti push as your Super Yetis themselves work in. You have healers here, so you want to have balloons to scout traps early to at least keep them protected. This additionally allows you to use the log launcher to open the walls towards the core of the base and then some as your Super Yetis start to work deeper in. An Earthquake spell is nice to have here as it essentially allows the log launcher to do good damage to buildings hit by the log launcher, but also shortens the amount of time needed for the walls to be broken by the log launcher. This overall will allow the Super Yetis and the Electromites to clear through the core of the base and through defenses and buildings with support from the Warden and the Archer Queen. The other phase of this attack is using the revive spells. When using them, you want to mainly prioritize the Dragon Duke as he has a strong passive ability that gives you a DPS and attack speed increase along with a damage reduction to traps. So reviving the Dragon Duke allows him to continue clearing defenses like it's nothing while healing up remaining HP if he's not under a lot of fire. You do want to keep using revive spells on him so long as he is going down, but with his high HP, it might not happen often unless he's dealing with a monolith. This does mean you can use the revive on other heroes, which includes the Warden for the Rage Gem passive or the Royal Champion who has the Electro Boots. Overall, the revive spells just need to be used when other troops or spells are tanking defenses for your heroes, and you should be perfectly fine. Just be sure to keep the Dragon Duke alone for the best value. With that said, here's the army comp I recommend using for this easy yet powerful strategy for Town Hall 16 to Town Hall 18 players. Now let's give you a proper example of the army so you never fail with this easy strategy. So for this attack, we're going to want to start off with the Dragon Duke on one side. Now keep in mind we have the Angry Jelly on him, so he's going to focus on defenses. This way we're able to use the Royal Champion over on the other side, and both sides have a Super Yeti to funnel out the trash buildings. This allows us to have very predictable pathing as we send in our Super Yetis, balloons with the healers, and of course the Grand Warden and the Archer Queen. The Log Launcher here is providing support, while we are going to be using the Earthquake spells in order to open up the walls a little bit faster. Obviously, we do want to use totem spells in order to distract defenses and whatnot, but having the Dragon Duke with his ability is really good. We can use one revive on the Royal Champion, kind of extend the value that she gets before she goes down for good, while our Super Yetis are still moving through the core with help from the Log Launcher. We can use the Healing Tome in this case to where we can protect everything, including the healers, as they slowly work in. The Dragon Duke can be revived as well, and he's going to be immediately powerful, but we may also have to use another revive spell. This is going to allow us to pretty much keep the Duke alive, healthy, especially towards the back end of the base, and with as many Super Yetis as we have, this should be easily crushed. For the most part, you just want to make sure that you are reviving him for the most part, and that way you can get the best value from his passives, just using totem spells to provide a bit of support for himself as you continue to work around, but for the most part should be a very simple yet straightforward 3-star. Thanks to the Dragon Duke, Revive is one of the better spells in the game and just works so well in this army. Just keep an eye on the Dragon Duke and revive him when necessary for the best value. However, if you want the best attack for Town Hall 15 featuring the Dragon Duke, check this video out right here, but YouTube says you might prefer this one instead.